Now pay attention, 007. I want you to take great care of this equipment.
And you might be...
Bond. James Bond.
Please fasten seatbelts.
Will you need collision coverage?
Yes.
Fire?
Probably.
Property destruction?
Definitely.
No more foreplay.
Grow up, 007.
Satellite reconnaissance shows the fortress to be patrolled by armed guards. You are to get...
Hurry, Mr. Bond.
You'll note, 007, that the Stinger missile is the only way to neutralize airborne attacks.
Watch out!
Lock on your target with the Stinger missile.
Well, he won't be hanging around.
Wonderful shot, Mr. Bond. Careful.
Mind the gap!
We've got company. There's the border. Hurry, Mr. Bond.
it seems we've cleared customs, Cherise.
Thank you, Mr. Bond.
Call me James.
What is it?
We've got company. I had a few optional extras installed for just such occasions. Let's give our guest the slip, shall we? Hold on. Love a drive in the country, don't you?
Have a seat, 007. Good work on the light operation.
Thank you, ma'am.
007. Upon your return, a new crisis has arisen. We are facing a major threat to global stability. In the last decade, NATO, particularly Great Britain and the United States, have been attempting to level the playing field for member nations by forming a limited technology pool. This shared resource would improve the defensive capabilities of these countries and perhaps demonstrate to certain rogue factions the levels of technical innovation we possess. 2 days ago, a freighter covertly bound for a port in Halifax, Canada, was intercepted off the southern coast of Greenland in the Labrador Sea. All field agents, NATO representatives and crew were eliminated with military precision, and the shipment was removed from the vessel.
Someone was obviously tipped off to the freighter's location. What was her cargo?
Laser-guided surface-to-air missile systems, long-range missile shield specifications and blueprints, next-generation GPS tracking and triangulation technology. Combined, these items could give the smallest rogue faction the framework for an intercontinental ballistic missile program.
But the raid on the ship would imply the involvement of something more than a rogue faction. And if it was the work of an established power, these technologies would already be within their grasp. Was anything else taken?
Yes. A Q-branch automobile was part of the shipment.
Was there anything groundbreaking about the technologies integrated with the car?
Guidance systems, autopilot programs, advanced short-range weaponry, signature masking systems for heat and carbon exhaust. Why do you ask?
Why take the car, considering everything else on board? It's just a hunch, but...
007, your hunches are cause for sleepless nights here at MI6. But for now, I need you to rendezvous with your old friend from the CIA, Jack Wade.
Wonderful. I haven't been called Jimmy in years.
You will meet with Mr. Wade and investigate a possible report of the hijacked shipment arriving at a port in New York City. Moneypenny has made arrangements for your immediate departure. The balance of global power appears to be in jeopardy, 007. Good luck.
Welcome to New York.
007. Our satellite reconnaissance has established a location where it is safe to jettison your vehicle and the bomb. Jack Wade and the CIA have marked a route to your destination and have placed frequency distortion transmitters at specific intervals, each of which will confuse the bomb's detonation device for a brief period, gaining you valuable seconds. Good luck, 007.
Hey, Jimmy. Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle. You get the car to Hudson Bay Harbor and jettison it in the river before she blows.
Hey, watch it, man. Hey, watch it, man.
Driving here is not like England. People aren't so polite. You're doing fine. Just keep up the pace.
You're only delaying the inevitable, Mr. Bond.
You're cutting it awfully close to the wire, 007.
That's it. Now launch the car off the jetty.
It's a good thing I asked for the water damage waiver. Well, that was a splashing success.
Very clever, Mr. Bond.
Now pay attention, 007. We've equipped the DB-5 for standard pursuit maneuvers. Left and right-wing front machine guns and side-mounted rockets for offensive measures.
Don't even think about using the car as a battering ram, 007. Pick up some ammunition, for heaven's sake. For the sake of the car, 007, return fire!
Objective attained.
The rear screen is titanium laced with carbon webbing. You should be safe for the moment. The route is clear, 007. Discretion is the better part of valor. The rear screen machine is built to withstand a reasonable amount of gunfire, 007. Avoidance tactics would be prudent.
Objective attained, 007.
Well done, 007. It's good to see you, and more importantly the car, emerge relatively unscathed.
You have skillfully overcome this challenge, Mr. Bond, but you haven't defeated me yet.
.007. Pursue and neutralize the transport.
We've equipped the DB5 with laser cutters mounted on the right and left rear wheel hubs. They're a highly effective means of disabling a moving vehicle.
Be careful not to destroy the transport or its cargo. You are to apprehend the driver for interrogation.
I got some info on the driver of that transport. Ex-con goes by the name of Whisper due to some damaged vocal cords. He had some hard time in Attica until he was paroled last year. Our informant says he's been waiting to get you for a long time. Man, are you popular. Slow down. Keep it up.
Get off my tail, man!
I estimate 6 seconds
easy, Jimbo. One slip equals a major pileup.
As I said, 007, the lasers need to recharge. Goodness, 007.
No way! This is my highway! Back off, man! I ain't telling you nothing!
Sorry, friend. You'll have to speak up.
Objective attained.
Good work, 007. See if you can encourage.
Now then, 007, something particularly stylish for the secret agent who thinks he has everything. The BMW Z3. Agile, forward-mounted machine guns, all-points radar, and naturally all the usual refinements. Right. Now, here are a few modifications I'm particularly proud of. Stinger missiles behind the headlights.
I didn't expect such a warm reception.
.007, you've been discovered. It appears the helicopter is attempting to impede your path by destroying the bridges up ahead. Keep in front of him or you'll be forced to find detours, which will cost you valuable time. The bridge ahead has been destroyed, 007. You'll need to find a way around it.
I don't believe it, 007. Even I could have attained the objective in that car. Now then, 007.
I didn't expect such a warm reception.
007, you've been discovered. It appears the helicopter is attempting to impede your path by destroying the bridges up ahead. Keep in front of him or you'll be forced to find detours, which will cost you valuable time. My goodness, 007. Show some respect for the car. Get moving.
Hits like that and you're scuppered, 007.
Objective attained. Target eliminated.
The bridge ahead has been destroyed, 007. You'll need to find a way around it.
Smashing. Simply smashing.
You made it, 007. Listen
Careful, 007. I doubt you'll be alone.
Splendid. I'd enjoy some company.
Crush him! Don't let him escape. I'm going to teach you a very painful lesson, Mr. Bond.
Trigger the mine, 007. That should take care of him. job, 007. Only 7 mines remaining. Good work, 007. Only 6 mines left. Its forged steel bucket makes it near immune to any artillery. Nice job, 007. Only 3 mines remaining. You desperately need a medical kit, 007. Try to find a medical kit, 007. Nice job, 007. Only 1 mine remaining. Careful, 007. You're not invulnerable, and neither is that vehicle.
Objective attained, 007.
We're waiting on your signal, boss.
Bond, James Bond, that must be you. You just can't say hello like a normal person, can you?
The beacon's been activated, Jimbo. Get out of there now. You only have 15 seconds before the boys fire up the barbecue. Good job, Jimbo. Here comes the cavalry.
Well done, 007. I see the machine performed brilliantly.
Satellite reconnaissance has identified an escape route for you, 007. Due to aggressive rebel activity, we are performing a high-altitude airdrop of the necessary equipment for your escape. You will need...
Do not hesitate! Destroy him!
Chill out, James. Are you trying to get me killed?
I'd no idea you were such a nervous passenger.
I hope you like fast driving, Mr. Bond.
Well, I'm always one to enjoy a chase.
Please mind the finish, 007. You know what birds can do.
I must stress, 007, that evasive maneuvers will ensure the return of the equipment intact and in excellent working order.
Satellite reconnaissance has identified...
Do not hesitate! Destroy him!
I hope you like fast driving, Mr. Bond.
Well, I'm always one to enjoy a chase.
Please mind the finish, 007. You know what birds can do.
I must stress, 007, that evasive maneuvers will ensure the return of the equipment intact and in excellent working order.
Chill out, James. Are you trying to get me killed?
I'd no idea you were such a nervous passenger.
The trick is to quit while you're ahead, Mr. Bond.
That's one trick I've never learned. Perhaps you'll show me how it's done.
I hope your real talent lies elsewhere, Mr. Bond.
One rises to meet a challenge.
Try to find a medical kit, 007.
Enjoy your Sunday drive!
One more collision and the mission's compromised.
plan was impeccable, 007. How could you have failed in its execution?
Satellite reconnaissance has identified...
Do not hesitate! Destroy him!
I hope you like fast driving, Mr. Bond.
Well, I'm always one to enjoy a chase.
Please mind the finish, 007. You know what birds can do.
The trick is to quit while you're ahead, Mr. Bond.
That's one trick I've never learned. Perhaps you'll show me how it's done.
Chill out, James. Are you trying to get me killed?
I'd no idea you were such a nervous passenger.
I hope your real talent lies elsewhere, Mr. Bond.
One rises to meet a challenge.
Enjoy your Sunday drive!
Careful, 007, you're not invulnerable, and neither is that vehicle.
The plan was in...
Satellite reconnaissance has identified...
Do not hesitate! Destroy him!
I hope you like fast driving, Mr. Bond.
Well, I'm always one to enjoy a chase.
Please mind the finish, 007. You know what birds can do.
The trick is to quit while you're ahead, Mr. Bond.
That's one trick I've never learned. Perhaps you'll show me how it's done. Any in-flight service, Q?
You win this time, Mr. Bond. Enjoy it while it lasts.
The very words I live by.
Now listen closely, 007.
I'm Dr. Melody Chase. They kidnapped me from the lab in Atlanta. Do you know who these people are and why we're being held here?
Objective attained, 007.
Halfway there, 007.
Objective attained.
The security system has detected something and is starting to cause interference on your display. You don't have much time left, 007.
Very impressive, James.
Thermal scan accepted. Hello, 007.
Johnson, launch the mortars! Destroy Bond!
Watch out, James!
Stay alert, 007. The car was never intended to sustain direct grenade impacts.
Warning, vehicle damage sustained. Objective attained.
Your advances are unwelcome, James.
Pity. I'll cancel our dinner reservations then.
Target neutralized. Mission accomplished, 007. Radio scanner indicates local authorities are nearby and approaching quickly.
The BMW Z8 007, with a few modifications, of course. The very latest in intercepts and countermeasures. Titanium armour, dual side vent deployed. The GPS system will signal which vehicle is starting to transmit data. Once you locate the vehicle, your display will mark when you're in the correct range to intercept the transmission. You need to stay within this intercept radius for the duration of the download. Don't get too close, or they'll break off transmission.
Steady now, 007, that's your target. Do not engage, but keep him in range. There are several of you 00 agents, but there's only one of those vehicles. I need it back in pristine order.
Establishing connection. Re-establishing connection. Re-establishing connection. Downloading data now. Re-establishing connection. Download complete.
Please mind the finish, 007. You know what birds can do.
Establishing connection.
Just 1 minute left. Easy does it, 007. 30 seconds left. I don't need to tell you to hurry, do I, 007? Do be careful, 007.
The BMW Z8 007, with a few modifications, of course. The very latest in intercepts and countermeasures. Titanium armour, dual side vent deployed missiles, forward-mounted rockets and machine guns. The GPS system will signal which vehicle is starting to transmit data. Once you locate the vehicle, your display will mark when you're in the correct range to intercept the transmission. You need to stay within this intercept radius for the duration of the download. Don't get too close, or they'll break off transmission.
Steady now, 007, that's your target. Do not engage, but keep him in range.
Downloading data now.
There are several of you 00 agents, but there's only one of those vehicles. I need it back in pristine order.
Establishing connection. Re-establishing connection. Re-establishing connection.
Just 2 minutes left. Easy does it, 007. Careful, 007, you're not invulnerable, and neither is that vehicle.
Establishing connection. Re-establishing connection. Download complete.
Please mind the finish, 007. You know what birds can do. Seconds left. I don't need to tell you to hurry, do I, 007? Do be careful, 007. That paint is incredibly hard to find.
Establishing connection.
You failed to obtain the vital information, 007. I expect your immediate...
The BMW. The GPS system will signal which vehicle is starting to transmit data. Once you locate the vehicle, your display will mark when you're in the correct range to intercept the transmission. You need to stay within this intercept radius for the duration of the download. Don't get too close, or they'll break off transmission.
Downloading data now. Re-establishing connection.
Just 3 minutes left. Easy does it, 007.
Hey, watch it, man. Watch where you go. Oh, careful, buddy.
There are several of you 00 agents, but there's only one of those vehicles I needed back in pristine order.
Re-establishing connection.
Careful, buddy. Hey, watch it, man.
Download complete.
Just 2 minutes left. Easy does it, 007.
Crazy tourist! Crazy tourist!
Please mind the finish, 007. You know what birds can do.
Re-establishing connection. Download complete.
Do be careful, 007. That paint is incredibly hard to find.
Crazy tourist!
30 seconds left. I don't need to tell you to hurry, do I, 007?
Establishing connection. Download complete.
Now here is a vehicle I'm particularly...
007, we suspect that Dr. Chase may be in the facility. Ensure you bring her to safety.
I'm afraid it's radio silence from this point on, 007. The structure is affecting transmission strength. Now, as I was saying before...
Oh, James, you're wonderful!
You will not escape alive. Your failure surprises me, Mr. Bond.
Now here...
breached! Secure the perimeter! He must not reach the central chamber!
Oh, James, you're wonderful!
You will not escape alive!
That should brighten your day.
You will not leave here alive!
Your demise is imminent, Mr. Bond. How does it feel?
Father, I won't make it to the sub in time!
Splendid 007. I knew the Lotus would be a great success.
This is where it must end, 007. It is imperative that you use any means necessary to prevent that plane taking off with its deadly cargo.
The Lotus has been through quite a bit, 007. It goes without saying that you should proceed with due caution.
Just a few more seconds and the code will be transmitted. The victory will be mine. Stay back, Mr. Bond. Any closer and I trigger the global release of my deadly virus. Goodbye, Mr. Bond. The world will now see a new ruler and tremble. Just a few more seconds and the code will be transmitted. The victory will be mine. Stay back, Mr. Bond. Any closer and I trigger the global release of my deadly virus. Your attempts to stop me will fail, Mr. Bond. I admire your persistence, Mr. Bond, but your attempts are futile. You can no longer stop the inevitable.
We've been hit hard! Smoke is pouring from the console!
Any bright ideas?
Oh, bother, it sounds as if you've damaged our electrical systems. Right then, switch to manual systems, 007. You'll need to move the tracking cursor over the target and keep it steady before firing.
All your meddling can't stop me, Mr. Bond. Soon all the world will know the power of Dr. Hammond Light.
Sorry, Doctor, but your flight's been cancelled.
James, the plane had the virus on board. The fallout from the explosion could be highly lethal. We need to get out of here now.
Don't worry, Melody. From here on in, it's smooth sailing.
I can't understand what turned someone into such a monster, James. Light was prepared to exterminate most of mankind to realize his dream of world domination.
His operation has been dismantled. The virus destroyed. It's over now, Melody.
What do we do now, James? We're in the middle of the Baltic Sea.
It's 12 hours to England.
Your performance calls for a celebration, Mr. Bond. What do you say we pool our resources?